Hey, what's up? My name is Tyson Brown and I want to welcome you to Tyson's Fitness Tips podcast. This is Australia's top health and fitness podcast to help you lose weight, look good with your shirt off, feel confident in your body, and finally achieve the goals you want with your health and fitness. So 5 days a week, I'm going to be giving you top information from myself and also from leading experts in the field so you know everything you need to do to get in the best shape of your life. From nutrition to mindset to workout, everything is covered in this podcast and you need to go nowhere else. So like I said, it's going to be 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, in your ears with quick actionable segments that you can implement straight away, because the most important thing is that you can put these things into play. Also, if you listen all the way to the end of the episode, you're going to get 2 special gifts that you can download upon listening to it. So make sure you listen all the way to the end to get those free gifts, okay? So let's get into the episode. Today is an afternoon session and it is a fitness Q&A. So thought I'd jump on, answer some videos, walking outside today, going to do my food shopping. So in the meantime, I was like, you know what? Perfect opportunity to do my Wednesday Q&A. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull them up here. We're going to look at all the questions that have come up so far and I'm going to answer them for you so we can go from there. Now basically what I want you to do in the meantime is, for those of you watching, you can actually go to www.tysonbrown.com.au/bundle, and what you can do is, how can I pin that? Can I pin that? Yep. So what you can do is you can actually pick up your free 6-week workout program, which is it's more than that. It's a free 6-week workout program. It's 20 high protein recipes. It's an intermittent fasting cheat sheet with over 40 tips to help make intermittent fasting effortless, and it's a 6-week workout guide to help you lose stubborn belly fat. So all you have to do is go to tysonbrown.com.au/bundle to get that right now. Now that commercial's done, it's time to get into the actual talk. So what we're going to be talking about today is a whole bunch of questions and I'm just going to run through them. First question that comes up is, I've got a bet with a mate. He thinks you're gay. I say you're straight. Which is it? Well, mate, I am straight. I am straight as this line right here, which is pretty straight. No, but seriously, in all seriousness, I'm straight. I've always been straight. I do live in Newtown, which is a highly, I guess you'd say, gay area. I train a lot of gay clients. I get along with gay people. Like, I've got, like, some of my closest friends are gay, but I myself fancy the women. So that's the first question. Not really a fitness question, but hey, it came up, and so I said I've got to answer it anyways. Another question comes from Josh. What's a good piece of equipment for an all-rounder for a home gym setup? Okay, this is a really good question because I notice a lot more people are trying to do more home workouts, which is great because sometimes, the gym's too packed, or you don't feel confident going in, or for whatever other reason you just don't want to go to a gym. And so being able to work out, it's more convenient. In the long run, it probably costs less. Plus, you can do it in your own time, which is great. So, with that being said, what's the best pieces of equipment to start with? I would say dumbbells and barbells, because they're so versatile. You can do everything with dumbbells and barbells. So really, all you have to do is, I would suggest getting yourself a 20 kilo barbell, which is a standard barbell, and then from there, buy yourself some 10 kilos plates and some 20 kilo plates and some 5 kilo plates. Because basically you're probably not going to go over, I would say, 120 kilos for most people. So if you got 2 20s, 4 10s, and 2 5s or 3 5s, 2 5s or 4 5, like 5 kilo plates, that would be a decent setup for you to be able to do heaps of exercises. Bent over rows, squats, deadlifts, lunges, bench press, overhead press. Like, you've got so many different options there if you get yourself a barbell with some plates. So that's what I would suggest first. And what you can actually do is get yourself some bumper plates. They're probably going to be more expensive, but when you have bumper plates, they're going to raise it higher off the ground, which is going to help if you want to do deadlifts, or if you want to do, just be able to move the bar off the ground a little bit higher. Using bumper plates is going to be a really good choice. Hey, it's Rich. If you've got any questions, make sure to comment down below while I'm answering the rest of them. So I would say that, and then I would also say that you want to get yourself some dumbbells. Now with dumbbells, I would want to get the ones where you can actually adjust, so they're kind of like, you know, the old school ones where you can screw off and then you can put plates on. Same type of thing. If you get adjustable dumbbells, you can do a whole bunch of exercises again. Goblet squats, overhead press, bench press, bicep curls, of course, lunges. You can do a lot with dumbbells. So what I would suggest is I would make sure that you can get adjustable ones, so you can spin it on and off, and you can put different types of plates on, so you can make sure you can change all the weights up. And that's what I would say are going to be the best thing: dumbbells and barbells. And if you have the opportunity, get yourself a squat rack, like a all-around squat rack that you can use. That's even got like a chin-up bar at the top, so you can do chin-ups, you can do dips. Hey Philip, you can do squats. You've got a whole bunch of options there. If you get one of those squat racks, it's like a versatile one, so you know you can get it stands and, like, you know, 4 pillars. It's got a pull-up bar holding it together. It's going to be much easier. And so when you do that, you're pretty much all set. Like, you don't need to spend a lot of money. Maybe if you had like $300 to $500, you could probably keep yourself out pretty good. That would last for a long time. They could do all the exercise you're going to need. You don't really need a cable machine. You probably don't even need a bench, to be honest. Like, you could do, if you're going to do bench press, you could do it on the ground. You could do floor press. Apart from that, everything else is really done standing. So, good question, Josh. I hope that answered it. Another non-fitness question: am I enjoying improv? Absolutely. I started improv probably 2 weeks ago, and it's really fun because it's making me feel more comfortable on camera. It's making me feel more comfortable with clients because I can think about more topics to talk about, and I can just think of things on the fly and just say the first things that come to my head. So it's actually been really good, hey Carly, to have better conversations with people too, because I can just, you know, I can say whatever's on my mind. I don't have that filter there. So improv's been really good, and it's also been really good for actually turning off the brain. You know, just thinking about, like, usually you're always trying to filter yourself, and with improv you have to say the first things that come to your head. So being more relaxed with whatever just comes out of my mouth, which I'm usually, you know, pretty relaxed about anyways, but that's been a much better improvement too. So yes, absolutely loving improv. I've got a fair few more weeks to go. I think I'm doing an 8-week class, so I've got a lot more to go. So yes, thank you for the question. I appreciate you following me, knowing that I'm actually doing improv. What else have we got here? Another this is kind of fitness. Am I going to start riding more on the weekend? Yes. So for those of you who didn't see, I rode to Cronulla on the weekend from my house in St. Peters. Sorry for the truck. So that took me about an hour and 20 minutes. And I'll tell you what, the ride was absolutely fantastic. And one thing I realized is I just like riding outside more. There's something about just being outside, and because I can't run because of my knee, plus I'm not going to run that fucking far to Cronulla, riding is a good experience. So what I want to try is, I'm going to try and spend more of my Sundays going for a ride in the morning. So maybe this time I'll ride up to the Northern Beaches, or maybe I'll ride to Manly. Hey Creative Touch. I'm not sure where I'm going to ride yet, but I do want to start doing more of it. And it's actually funny, if you saw my Instagram before, I actually had those riding glasses on that I brought because my eyes are killing me. And I know one thing, when winter comes, my hands start to freeze, so I'm going to have to buy some gloves, buy a scarf. And it was actually funny when I started looking at the stuff last night, I'm like, Jesus, is this what's going to happen to me? Am I going to start going down the path of wanting to become a serious rider? But only time will tell. So I really am enjoying it. What's the next question? Best exercise to lose fat and tone arms. Guess what? No exercises. You want to tone your arms? You've got to do, obviously, bench press, got to do rows, got to do chin-ups, got to do all those big movements. But guess what the most important thing is? Nutrition. There's no point wasting time trying to do all these fucking exercises if you can't even get your nutrition point. Every single person who I've talked to who started looking at their nutrition and make diet changes, what happened here, has started making diet changes, guess what? They start to notice their arms toned. They start to notice their butt toned. They start to notice their leg toned. They start to notice the toning, and it's not because of fucking exercises. It's because they finally started tracking their food and they finally started losing weight. And when you lose weight, you're going to start seeing more muscle tone, okay? So stop wasting time trying to research the next best exercises, you know, the next best butt exercises or the best arm exercises. Hey, Causa, you know we should focus on what I said? Just fucking eating a calorie deficit, eating lots of protein, and I can guarantee you that is what's going to help you get toned. What else? Best full body 3-day workout, 3 days a week. Okay, if you're going to do full body workouts, you need to incorporate the 7 movements. squat, push, pull, lunge, twist, carry, hinge. They're important, they're the movements we do all the time, and each workout needs to focus on those things. So you need to squat every workout, goblet squat, back squat, front squat, any type of squat. You need to hinge, deadlift, Romanian deadlift, hex bar deadlift, back extension, hip extension, any of those things that are going to help with the hinging movement. Then we've got lunges, forward lunges, back lunges, static lunges, barbell lunges, goblet lunges, dumbbell lunges, you've got a whole bunch there. Push, overhead press, bench press, what else you got? Dumbbell incline press, barbell incline press, any type of pressing movement, pulling, bent over row, chin up, seated row, one arm row, any type of horizontal and vertical rowing, which you've got to make sure you're doing. Same as with pushing, vertical and horizontal pushing. So overhead press, bench press. What else have I said? I said lunge, hinge, squat, push, pull, twist, pull off press, landmine twist, Russian twist. Twisting is actually the most common movement that people get injured from, getting in and out of a car seat belt. So you really want to avoid that. The best way to avoid that is to make sure you're doing more twisting movements, anti-rotation, stabilization exercises. All those things are really, really important. So incorporate more twisting. And then we've got carries. So carries would be farmer's walks, heavy backpack carries, sled pushes could be incorporated as a carry, carrying heavy shit. Because guess what? When you do more farmer's carries, the next time you grab some groceries and you go for a walk, they're going to feel like nothing, simply because you've been working on your carrying movements. So every workout, you want to incorporate all of those 7 movements. Squat, push, pull, hinge, lunge, twist. Squat, push, pull, hinge, lunge, twist, carry. I forgot the carry. And if you have all of those 7 things in each workout, and let's say you do 3 sets of 10 for each, or 4 sets of 8 for each, rep range isn't going to be the most important thing. The biggest thing you're going to need to focus on is making sure that you're doing all those 7 movements. You do it 3 times a week, you change it up every 4 to 6 weeks, and I can guarantee you, you're going to get the results you want just by following that. There's no best, because everyone's going to be different in regards to what they like best, but if you focus on that, that's what's going to be the best thing. Cool, so I think that was all the questions that have come in today. Oh, how do I lose fat fast is the last question. How do you lose fat fast? Really simple answer, you stop eating food. Don't eat anything. That's it. Don't eat. You're going to lose fat fast. Guess what else you're going to lose? Muscle. Guess what else you're going to lose? Dignity. Guess what else you're going to lose? Everything. So no, you shouldn't be looking to lose it as fast as possible, because you're going to set yourself up for failure in the long run. And that's just the truth. I'm not going to hide this. I'm not going to pussyfoot around it. Stop fucking looking for fast results. You shouldn't have been trying to, like, if you're in a hurry because you need to lose fat for something specific, you should have prepared it earlier ahead of time. And that's just the fake, like, that's just the fact. And the reason I'm telling you I'm being so blunt is because I've done it. I've tried to lose fat fast before, and guess what happened? I fucked myself up in the long run. And I don't want the same thing to happen to you. Exercise every day. You can exercise every day if you want, and that's okay. If you want to do that, you can exercise every day, but it still comes down to nutrition. You can never outwork a bad diet plan. So you can train as hard as you want, but guess what? If you're training shit, if you're eating shit and you're trying to train as hard as you want, you're not going to lose fat. That's just the truth. Anyways, that is the video done, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. I'll be doing another Q&A soon, so if you have any questions, make sure to comment and ask. Speak to you in the next episode. Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. So now you've listened all the way to the end. That means you get some free goodies. So what you can do is you've got 2 different options, or you can take them both. I've got an intermittent fasting cheat sheet and a high protein 20 recipe meal guide designed specifically for you in your situation. These meal plans and this intermittent fasting guide is designed to help you burn stubborn belly fat and get in the best shape of your life. So all you have to do is go to the show notes, click on the download link, and they'll get sent straight to your email address. It's as simple as that. They're completely free. They're gonna help you transform your body. So go to the show notes now and download your free guides, and I'll speak to you in the next episode.